Hey, good morning, big group, billionaires in training. Hopefully, you're ready to have a fabulous day. So, I have two ladies that I want to give a shout out to. I just said, you know what? I'm seeing all these notifications pop up on my phone this morning from them. And not just this morning, just regularly. And these notifications would be communication that they are having with their team. So they put me in their chat groups. So I get to see the communication and the leadership that they bring to their team. And it is just impeccable. So Felicia Guttner and Coach Danita, I want to say kudos to both of you. And when I say, let me tell you guys some of the things that they're doing. So they have chat groups, which they communicate with their team. So, and it's not just only them putting out the communication. A leader you want engagement from your people. So you want the communication shouldn't just be all one way. So like when I ask a question in the big group, I really do want a response. I want to find out, what you're doing, what you're thinking, if you need help. Same thing with them in their chat group. They're communicating with their team. So they're offering motivation to their team, right? To help to get them going. They're offering ideas to their team, accountability to their team. They're putting in, so for example, another thing that Coach Danita is doing, Coach Danita has a Get Paid to Lose Weight group. So to make it easy for people to choose their weight loss products to help to assist them in their weight loss journey, she has developed packages for them. So it would be easy for them to make that choice. So those things that they're doing, and Felicia, she's working in the South African market as well as the U.S. market. She has learned over the last year to do things even to enhance her business by running Facebook ads. She knew nothing about that before. She knew nothing about making videos, but she made a decision, made her business important to her, worked through the hard times, worked through when she wasn't making any money, planting those seeds, and now it's starting to pay off. And so I just wanted to say kudos to these ladies. And so one of the things that we do in business, when you see somebody being successful, when you see somebody who has great ideas, ask them about it. Find out what they're doing. Do some of the same things if that'll work for you and your model. So I just smile when I just see the communication in their groups. And hey, Diane Butler, if you're seeing this, big shout out to you too, because Diane Butler is in Felicia's group and she's one of the most active distributors. She's like, come on, guys. I mean, people will sideline to her. Come on, guys. There are things we want. We should have our goals written down. I want to leave my job. What do you want to do? So she's helping to push the other people. So you guys got to understand what it takes in business. It's a collaborative effort. It's not just me and mine. It's all of us helping each other to rise up. And so Coach Danita and Felicia are the ones that I just wanted to say kudos to today, because they are truly leading their teams. Again, this is important, right? So they have a hub for their team. In addition to our big group, they have their sectioned off chat so they can say, hey, listen, this is what we're doing today. How are things going for you? What's going on? Remember to do this. Remember to do that. So they're really being leaders. Remember, we talked about raising your leadership lid. As you raise your leadership lid, your income will raise. So what are you doing to motivate your team? How are you holding them accountable? What is the work ethic and the culture that you're building within your team? So even if you only have one or two people, don't think this doesn't apply for you. You have one person, that's a team. And until you get your first person, you've got to lead yourself. So you got to look at yourself as a leader right now, okay? And I promise you, you guys tell me all the time, oh, I want to $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month. I want to make $20,000 a month. I want to come off my job. So the things that I'm talking about right now are the things that you got to do in order to be able to come off your job, live a lifestyle of luxury and opulence and first class, be able to drive fine cars and live in fine homes and have fine clothes, right? It takes resources to do that. And it takes building a successful business to do that. Hey, I'm see y'all saying hey to me. So Mary is watching. Jeanette says hello. Hey, Dolores. So I just wanted to bring out to you some of those people who are exemplifying that leadership that I can see, and they're doing that great job. So, model some of that if you are in phase 2 and have started recruiting and building a team. And let me just tell you all, this is just how the numbers work. When you're dealing with people, it can be frustrating, but you're going to have, Jim Rohn talks about like the 80-20 rule. And you're going to find this out as you build the 80-20 rule. So you have, let's say you got your whole team, right? 100%. 80% of the people aren't going to do much. So 80% of the people are going to give you 20% of the results. But then there will be the 20% who bring 80% of the results. There are going to be those few that raise their head to take this thing seriously. Those few who bring the volume. Those few who see the leadership, who are going to be right there with you, say, I'm running. I'm ready to go. I want to change my life. I want to be somebody. I want success. I want prosperity. Unfortunately, that's the very small few people who will believe in themselves enough and believe in what they can do enough and have their self-image high enough to be those go-getters to really go. But everybody counts. The 80% who will only do about 20% of the work, they're very valuable too. They may just be the people who get their auto ship each month to improve their own health, but their one product that they get every month, that adds to your business volume, that adds to your income. Maybe they'll gather some customers every now and again, but they're not, looking to do anything big, or maybe they're still way down their personal development and they need more growth before they can feel good enough about themselves to be out front and brand themselves and make videos and really, inspire other people. So you got the 80% who will do 20% of the work, and then you'll have those 20% who will bring 80% of the work in the numbers. And that's just how it plays out. So even like in the group, you may ask a question in your chat group or something, and you may have 100 people in the group, and you may have 5, 10, 20 people to respond, right? That's it. Or maybe even less than 20. But that's just kind of how the numbers are. Like in the big group here, I put out posts and people will scroll through if they look and like not respond. Or then every couple months they're like, oh yeah, you inspired me. I see the team doing this and that. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't even know you were looking. You never comment. You never like. So some people are just like kind of there on the sidelines. And then some people are in the trenches. And as I conclude, let me talk about getting in the trenches. Guys, y'all hear me say a lot, our time here on earth is limited. And every day you're not moving forward, like that day is gone, is wasted. You can't get it back. And you only have a certain amount of days here. So you got to make your days count. You guys got what I'm saying? You got to make your days count. And so if you want to achieve and do and be and have, then you gotta go for it, right? You gotta put the pedal to the metal. You gotta find that power within you and let it rise up and go out here each day and do something magnificent. And you think to yourself, what do I want to create today? First, you gotta get clear on what is it that you want. This is what you need to do for your life as well as for your business. But ask yourself this, what is it that I really want? Have you thought about the size team you want? Have you thought about the type of people that you want to attract? Have you thought about how much sales, independent sales you want to produce? Have you thought about the kind of energy that you want on your team? Like, do you want customers just coming to you in waves and avalanches of abundance? Do you want to sell 100 drink to shrinks a month? I mean, I don't know. Some people want it hand to hand. Some people want it from back office, but you got to get clear on what it is that you want. Do you want to be a leader of leaders? So you need to speak that. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a leader of leaders. I'm attracting motivated, experienced, loyal leaders into my team. A lot of times you're not seeing anything because you're not saying anything. And a lot of times you're not saying anything because you don't even know what to say. You haven't thought about what it is that you want for your lifestyle and for your business. So get clear on that, because you deserve to live such an abundant life. And an abundant life does not happen by osmosis. It's not just going to fall on you because God is just going to randomly bless you. There are people who love the Lord and they're poor and they're broke and they're struggling, and they will be doing that until they get to the other side. So God doesn't force riches on you. It's you get to choose. There are really good people who are poor, and there are really good people who are rich. There are Christians who are poor, and there are Christians who are rich. It's not up to God. It's up to you. We are not puppets. He doesn't make us do anything. He gives us free will, and we get to choose. He put the laws in place, and now it's up to you to work the law. So you get to choose. Do you want to transform your life? Are you happy you want to stay the same? Do you want to live a prosperous life? And prosperity is not just money. Prosperity, if I had to say what prosperity is a continual state of well-being. Okay? Prosperity, a continual state of well-being. So you want to be prosperous in your health. Something going on with this body, we got to speak some things over it. Just finished speaking to Dr. Darrell's brain cells. I was commanding them on what they should do. Got to use that power. Do you want to prosper and have well-being in your bank account, in your relationships, in your marriage, with your children, whatever? Prosperity, prospering, a state of well-being in all of those areas, okay? So speak prosperity over your life and command it in, and tell money. You know, I say money does, I got this from Bob Proctor. Money doesn't talk, but it does have ears. And if you call it, it will come. Are you using the power of the spoken word to call it in? And when you call it in, are you in the feeling? Because this is where a lot of people miss it. Are you getting into the feeling? Because you need to have that feeling of your wish, of your desire already fulfilled. So you're not staying in the, oh, I hope it happens. I hope God says yes. I hope he blesses me with what I just asked for. No. Do you know that when you speak it, it's already done? So are you staying in that already done space? That's what you got to work on, the discipline and the know-how, how to keep yourself in the feeling of it's already done. How does it feel to already be at $20,000 a month? How does it feel to already be at $100 a day? How does it feel to already have a team of 5,000, 1,000, 500, 200, whatever it is that you want? And that's where it all starts, guys, getting clarity on what it is that you want. I may say, come on, guys, I know you want to be six-figure earner. You may not want to be a six-figure earner. $50,000 a year extra income could mean a world of difference to your family. And if that's what you want, $50,000 a year, that's what you should get, $50,000 a year. And when you do that and you obtain that goal, that is success. Hey, Felicia. Felicia, I started out talking about you in this video. I was giving kudos to you and Coach Danita for how you all lead your teams and what a great job you're doing in that. So if you caught the beginning, if you didn't catch the beginning of this video, guys, get the beginning of it. But just ask yourself, I do what we call a checkup from the neck up. How are you doing as a leader? Are you doing anything to motivate your team, making sure they stay plugged in, making sure they're clear on what it is that they should be doing, finding out what their goals are and helping to support them in that? So, as you grow your business, as you grow your volume and your income and yourself as a businesswoman or businessman. These things are really important. So just wanted to bring that out. So kudos to my girls, Danita and Felicia, for their great leadership with their team. And those are others of you who I didn't call your name in this video today, who are making things happen, who are making money, who are watching the training and learning and growing. Kudos to you all as well. And guys, don't forget to post your success in the group. Today is September 29th. I put out a post earlier and said, share your Drink to Shrink success. It doesn't have to be for today. I just want to, on that thread, to share your Drink to Shrink success so people can see that our system works, okay? So do that for me. Remember, you are more powerful than you know. Have a great day. Bye-bye.